Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. This is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Here we have Article 17,423.2 of why relationship problems are not you gentlemen. Look, guys can do messed up things in relationships. We can. This is not always a women's fault kind of thing. But you know what we don't see a lot of? We don't see a lot of stories about guys leaving their women that were good. As a matter of fact, I've not seen one. I have not seen a guy say, she was good to me and she was attractive and things were great, but I got bored and I left. Now, I'm sure there are guys that are out there that do that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is they don't write about it. I don't see these article after article after article. And the other thing I don't see is women being praised for making this decision. I left my husband and my kids. I got divorced because I wanted to chase Chad. Oh, you're powerful. Never settled for second best. And then you see the follow-up articles. And now I'm alone and nobody wants me and I'm scared I'm going to be alone the rest of my life. And my ex doesn't want me back. You know, so many times relationships today throw away a diamond to pick up a pebble. They have something that's beautiful and wonderful, and it's maybe not everything you want, but it's good. And then they say, oh, a shiny pebble. I wonder what that's like. And then they pick up the pebble and they go, it's not that great. Oh, crap, realizing they just threw the diamond into a field of grass never to be found again. And that's it. And then you're alone. People have to understand they have to have self-control. If one of you guys emails me and said, I had an awesome woman, man, and she did everything for me, and we were a great couple, and we had kids together, but I wanted to go out and get some new tail, and I divorced her, and now I'm alone, and I think I'm going to be alone the rest of my life. What should I do? I'd be like, you earned it, dude. You earned it. You had it, and you lost it, and that's on you. It's called tough love, and we don't want to hear that. No one wants to hear that, but you have to hear that. That's how you learn. But then when you start reading these articles and they're like, oh, you get what you deserve, girl. And then the women are like, I'm miserable. What's going on? It's called age. You know, the dating community is not really hopping at 40 and 50. Guys can keep themselves together and do really well with younger women. And there are 40-year-old women that do okay. But it starts getting exponentially harder after 35 and 40. And so when you get a little bit of attention, and I've got two articles to read, when you get a little bit of attention and you think, oh, I'm missing out on all the excitement and my boring, awesome, amazing family needs to go so I can go chase these other guys that are giving me a little attention because it's exciting. And then you realize the guys will sleep with you a couple times and then they don't want you. And you go, oh, this isn't what I expected. Let me go back to my family. Oh, they don't want you anymore either. Congratulations, cat lady. And this makes me so angry because the guy and the kids and everybody that's left behind suffer her selfishness. They suffer because of her selfish choices. So not only does the family suffer, the guy that did the right thing, manned up, made her a wife, gave her kids, he suffers. And then because of her stupidity, she ends up suffering. So because of the inability just to control yourself, you end up throwing everyone's lives away. And nothing makes me angrier. How you doing? Let me bring it down a level. But I get so frustrated over this stuff. Lindsay Ellison, starting over coaching. Breaking up with Mr. Nice Guy. Now remember, she's talking about starting over coaching. I'm a life coach. I'm a relationship coach. I give advice. Listen to me. Let's listen to her advice. I once dated a really nice guy. He was funny. We had fun together. We had good chemistry. But something was off. It took me a while to pinpoint what it was. But I held on far too long because, really, I had no one else in my life. So why end a good thing? It's good, but it's not great. It's not perfect. It's not amazing. It's only just good. Has this ever happened to you, where you're in a relationship with someone, but no, he's just not the guy for you? This is actually a problem because if he isn't a jerk, it's harder to end it, right? Take a look at these things and see if This is you and you're a nice guy. So she's saying, if this is you, it's not enough. You have fun together. He's a good father to your children. You have great chemistry or passion and good intimacy. You keep saying he is that for now guy. Or they say, or maybe you don't have great chemistry, but he's a nice guy. He offers companionship and fills those quiet, lonely days. Your friends like him. You and his friends and you are socially entwined. Or maybe you're married to a nice guy and divorcing him feels like the ultimate betrayal to him and your family. But if you feel in your gut he isn't right for you, you at first second guess yourself. He takes care of me, you think. Or if we break up, I will miss him. Ah, no, those aren't good enough reasons to stay with somebody. It's time you get honest with yourself. Ask yourself what's truly missing here. Are you staying with him only because it's safe? Do you think that maybe you won't find anyone else better? Yikes, if you answered yes, then you're selling yourself short. If you only expect mediocre things for yourself, you're only going to end up with someone who is mediocre himself. You attract those things that reflect your current state of being. Just because he's nice doesn't mean he's right for you. So here we've got a woman that's saying basically, you have fun together, he's a good father to your kids, you might have great intimacy, chemistry, and passion. You keep saying that he's that guy for now. He offers companionship and fills those quiet, lonely days. Your friends like him. You and his friends are socially entwined, or maybe you're married to him, and divorcing him feels like the ultimate betrayal to him and your family. So should you leave? She's saying yes, because there's this feeling in your gut. What else are you supposed to have? What else comes out of this? What else do you get? What do you expect? If he's providing intimacy and fun and a family, and he's great, and he gives you safety, and he fills the quiet, lonely days, and your family and friends like him, what else does a man bring? What else does he possess? And so she goes on here to say you're betraying yourself because it's not 100%. And I'm not going to bother reading. This is really long. I'll leave the link below as always. So let's look at somebody that might have taken her advice. Now, she didn't. I mean, this is somebody else writing into a blog about advice. But let's say this was the woman that said, hey, this is who I was married to. Now, of course, this is on wealthysinglemommy.com. Yeah, there's a lot of those. But let's see the advice. This is somebody that writes in that says, hey, this is what I did. Recently, a mom emailed me. This is by Emma Johnson, and this is from August of this year, so it's very current. Recently, a mom emailed me. I feel so guilty for leaving my marriage. My husband is a really, really nice guy. He's a great dad, loves me a lot, has a good career. There was nothing really wrong with our marriage. I just didn't love him anymore and wanted out. Now, maybe nice guy's code for boring. Maybe that means not challenging, not an alpha strong dude. He's a great dad. He loves you. He has a good career. He's a provider. What more do you want? Do you want surprises and butterflies? All right, so maybe after he gets off work someday, he doesn't call you for a week and you think he's dead in a ditch. Surprise! Whoa, there's some excitement. What are people expecting? Now our divorce is almost finalized. Oh, shocking. She filed, like 60 to 80% of women out there. And yeah, this is an angry rant, but I'm so tired of this. Oh, he's great. He's perfect. And I got to leave him. But then why don't men want to get married anymore? Why don't men want to be with me? Why do men only want to hit it and quit it? They won't man up because men are seeing this stuff coming down the road. If you say he's perfect, he does everything perfectly, but I have to go because my feelings. What do you think men are going to do? They're going to say, forget it. Screw off. I don't get to do everything perfect and one day you just go, this is not enough. I need more. What are you bringing more to the table? All right. I'll try to calm down again. I can't. No guarantees. Now our divorce is almost finalized and we have all been so devastated, especially our kids. Let's read that through one more time. This is what she wrote. Now our divorce is almost finalized, and we have been all so devastated, especially our kids. Here's what she should have written. Now I filed for divorce, and I devastated everyone, especially our kids, because I'm a selfish witch. Now they have to schlep back and forth between the two homes, go through the pain of having divorced parents. My ex is devastated. His parents and our friends are devastated. We are both poorer having to support two homes. Even the dog loses since she stayed with me and misses him. Congratulations. You just ruined two kids, your husband, and all your friends. You just ruined how many lives because of your selfish ass. Oh, but I was missing the tingles and the butterflies. Of course, I'm very sad about all this. Are you? Maybe you just could have not done it. Because apparently he was a great guy, but you were my feelings, my butterflies and tingles. Wait till I get to the bottom of this. You'll see why she did it. But I could just not be married to him anymore. We are not intellectual or professional peers. I'm growing a digital business I am passionate about, while he's 100% content in his middle management corporate job with good benefits. Oh, heavens, no. He stayed in a secure, good-paying job with good benefits for the family, and somehow you're going to shame him? You can be aggressive with your digital business because the health and insurance and good, solid income's from him. So you can be adventurous, but no, that's not good enough for her, you see. I stopped being intimately attracted to him years ago, even though he's still a very handsome and fit man. See, because he's not challenging anymore because she married him. She's got him. There's no risk of losing him or him finding another woman. So, no my butterflies, no my feelings. I find myself fantasizing about and or flirting with men in my professional circles who are mentally stimulating to me, understand my career and creative passion, and ignite in me something I think I never experienced with my husband. Deep feminine passion. Parentheses. Some of these guys are fat or old and not handsome, and I still find them so attractive. So you guys out there that say, man, dude, bro, just hit the gym. Just be tall and attractive, man. You'll never lose your woman. He did. And remember how I said when women become more successful than their husbands, 90% of the time they leave? Ta-da! Another example. These are men who jibe with my own growing social circle of equally driven and creative people. People who my husband never really connected with or felt comfortable around, even though in all his decency and devotion to me, was always kind and made an effort for. Okay, so he was kind and nice and supportive, and you ditched him. Her last paragraph says it all. I don't have any commitment to any of these men, but simply feeling that way around them made me realize that by staying in my marriage, I'm missing out on something I deeply crave and long to nurture. Just by having a husband, I'm missing out on maybe connecting with these guys and being with them and having the chance to flirt because I can't control my own feelings for my family that depends on me. And if a dude did the same thing, I'd be calling him out just as bad. If a dude was like, she's hot, man, I wanted to go out and see what was out there. Bad on you for ditching a family and kids and being selfish like that. But you're ready for the best part of this? And here's where it sums up. Time and time and time again. And story and story and story that I read over and over. The repeating portion of all of these themes. Her last couple sentences. Now on the other side of my marriage, I see that I may not ever find that kind of romantic connection that I crave. And I may be lonely. I see those I love most suffering because of this decision, and I am left feeling selfish, guilty, and all around rotten. In short, I wanted the divorce, so why do I feel so sad? You know, those guys that are giving you the attention, that are winking at you, and you're flirting with, it's all a good time, they'll be more than happy to sleep with her. They'll be more than happy to hit it and quit it. They'll maybe even take you on a couple of dates. They'll even sneak around behind the husband's back or have a little something on the side. And then you know what happens when you say, well, I have 2 kids, and I'm divorced, and I'd like to marry again. Would you like to marry me? Nope, no interest. I was just using you. Boink, and he bounces. And she'll go on a couple of dates. And some guys that are, well off, doing okay, will be more than happy to take her out. I've been out with single moms. They're fun. They can be fun. Do you think I'm ever going to be married to a single mom and raising her kids as mine? No, not going to happen. But single moms can still have good nights out on the town. They still like intimacy if you're into that thing. They're not horrible people. Just their baggage. They come with baggage. And so she tosses out a good, self-admitted good husband, but and handsome and an athletic. Yoink. 2 kids or 1 or 2 kids. Yoink, yoink. Devastates the family, devastates the friends, devastates, everything's done. Life-changing for all of them. The kids have to schlep, as she said it, between 2 households. Both families are poorer because they don't have their joint income, so the kids aren't all as well off. Why? So she get a chance at a shag, at dating, chasing the butterflies and the fifis and the feelings. And what happened? They don't want her. Shocking. Guys will lie to sleep with a woman. I don't know if you knew that or not. You guys do, but yeah. Guys will flirt with a married woman. Guys will sleep with a married woman because a lot of guys don't have any standards. They're creeps. But then if the woman goes, oh, I divorced him. I'm single now. I'm all yours. Those same guys will be like, no. As my recording goes, do I even have it on here? Guys will be like, no. We were just, no. I was renting. I don't want to buy. And then the women are like, but I just threw away my entire life for this. Good luck to you. Bye-bye. I will not, I'm going to leave the link down below this, but here's the thing. I want you, if you guys really want, read the advice that these women give. And basically all it is you did the right thing. Good for you. Never settle. Go get 'em, girl. And in the meantime, I mean, I don't know who these quote, professionals are, but in the meantime, they basically just okayed the destruction of a family because of my feelings, told the woman to go chase around and told him, be strong, you'll find your guy someday. And in the meantime, the increasing number of women that are single, not having kids, not finding their forever guy, being, getting close to 35, 40, and are like, oh my God, what happened? Guys used to flirt with me and want to be with me all the time, and now nothing. Barren. It's because the guys will flirt with you. Guys will wink with you. Guys will sleep with you. But they're not going to buy. They're not going to buy a 40-year-old product with 2 kids. Some will. But you know what? They're going to be this good guy that says, well, she left me, but I'd like to find a mature woman that, and he might, date that single mom or date that woman that's close to his age. But the single bachelors that have money to spare and time to burn and can go out and just kill it, just do whatever they want, do you think they're going to buy in on that? No, because they don't have kids of their own because they don't want them. So they're not going to buy in with somebody with kids. They're not going to settle down. Those are the chads they want. They're never going to catch them. That's what they don't understand. And here it is, just another family burnt to the ground because she wanted to chase. And both advice columns say, good for you. You go find that perfect guy. And in the meantime, we have 2 new cat ladies to the market. Bravo. Guys, if you'd like to support my work, links below. As always, if you have, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Best way you can support me is like, comment, share, subscribe. Go check out my older videos. And join me over on locals, betterbachelors.locals.com. And we'll leave it there, man. Guys, this is Better Bachelor. I'm Joker. And remember, until women stop being selfish, now guys too, but when women get these flirts and this attention outside the marriage and they think they can go get themselves a better guy, they have to understand they're going to leave a wake of destruction behind them, and they're not going to be chosen by another man. Guys that do the same thing are just as guilty and just as bad, but men don't have the same attention and options that women do. So today, it's women that are leaving the marriage and chasing after, hoping to get something better. And often they're the ones left behind with nothing.